Police officers, truck drivers, and even priests have described encounters in the exact same location, under the same conditions, with identical details. A woman in a white dress, blonde or light hair, pale, cold skin, always vanishing near Resurrection Cemetery. The odds, they argue, are too great for this to be mere coincidence. Paranormal researchers claim Mary's apparition represents residual energy, a spiritual imprint replaying a tragic event, like a record stuck in time. Others believe she's a sentient spirit, unable to rest because her death was sudden, unfair, and unacknowledged. To believers, Resurrection Mary is not just a ghost story. She's proof that love, tragedy, and memory can outlast death itself. And then, there are those who stand in between historians, folklorists, and open-minded skeptics. They acknowledge that while no scientific evidence can prove Mary's existence, the persistence of her legend reveals something powerful about human nature, our need to give meaning to loss, our longing to believe that those we love never truly leave us. In that sense, whether she's real or not, Resurrection Mary lives on in every retelling. Over time, Mary transcended folklore. She became a cultural phenomenon. Her story spread beyond Chicago, inspiring books, films, songs, and ghost tours that continue to draw visitors to Archer Avenue even today. In pop culture, in the 1980s, she appeared in multiple television documentaries, including Unsolved Mysteries and Sightings, where witnesses describe their encounters in chilling detail. Films like Resurrection Mary, 2007, and countless short horror stories online have reimagined her legend, sometimes as a vengeful ghost, sometimes as a lonely soul searching for peace. Even musicians have written about her, transforming her haunting into art, a melody that refuses to fade. In folklore, Resurrection Mary is often cited as one of the best documented urban legends in American history, inspiring variations worldwide. Similar tales appear in Europe, Latin America, and Asia, all describing a vanishing hitchhiker who accepts a ride, then disappears before reaching her destination. But none are as enduring or detailed as Chicago's version. None have burned their story into the iron gates of a real cemetery. Today, Archer Avenue has become a destination for ghost hunters and curious tourists. Every Halloween, visitors drive the same route, from the old Willowbrook Ballroom to the gates of Resurrection Cemetery, hoping for a glimpse of white in their headlights. Some leave flowers, some whisper prayers, and some swear they feel a sudden cold breeze when passing the gates, as though someone unseen is still walking beside the road. Mary's legend has become more than a ghost story. It's a part of Chicago's spiritual map, a reminder that every city carries its shadows. The legend of Resurrection Mary forces us to confront a question as old as time itself. Why do some souls never rest? Ghost hunters and spiritualists have long debated what keeps Mary bound to Archer Avenue. Some call her an intelligent haunting, a conscious spirit aware of her surroundings, replaying fragments of her last night. Others say she's a residual echo, a tragic memory burned into the physical world by the intensity of her death. But there are deeper possibilities, ones that reach beyond folklore. Many believe Mary's soul lingers because her death was sudden, violent, and unresolved. In paranormal theory, such deaths create an energetic scar, a loop in time where the spirit relives its final moments. If that's true, then every step she takes along Archer Avenue isn't random. It's a repetition of longing, a desperate attempt to complete a journey she never finished. Each driver who sees her may be witnessing the same story. Some researchers suggest that spirits like Mary appear not to scare us, but to connect, to remind us that the veil between life and death is thinner than we imagine. Perhaps she seeks compassion, a stranger's kindness, a ride home, one last act of humanity before she fades again into the dark. And maybe that's why she always disappears near the gates, because that's where her world ends and ours begins. Even for skeptics, there's an undeniable truth. Stories have energy. Every retelling, every belief, every candle lit in her name strengthens her presence in our collective consciousness. In that sense, Resurrection Mary might not just haunt a road. She haunts the minds of everyone who believes in her. Her legend is proof that memory can outlive the body, that a story, told often enough, can become immortal. Night falls over Chicago. The streetlights hum softly along Archer Avenue. Cars pass in silence, their headlights cutting through the mist. Somewhere between the Willowbrook Ballroom and Resurrection Cemetery, a figure still walks. A young woman, her dress white, her eyes distant. She drifts along the roadside, her presence barely visible, but felt. Drivers slow down, sensing something. A movement in the corner of their vision. A shadow shaped like sorrow. And then, nothing. Only the road, stretching endlessly into the dark. For those who believe, Resurrection Mary is a reminder that the past never truly dies. For those who don't, she is a legend, a warning, perhaps, about how fragile the line between life and memory can be. But either way, her story endures. Nearly a century after her death, people still leave flowers by the cemetery gate, still whisper her name, still drive a little slower when the clock strikes midnight and the fog begins to rise. Because somewhere on that lonely stretch of Archer Avenue, Mary still walks. And if you ever find yourself there, keep your eyes on the road. She might just be waiting for you. Thanks and subscribe.